Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read for today with the Black Tarot deck. Okay, so we had a card already come out, so we're using this deck, and it's the Ancestral Guidebook deck. So the first card to come out is the Father of Baskets. All right, we have the Seven of Baskets to come up, and then the Five of Baskets to come up. Five of Baskets talks about losing some. There is a carton that's lost, but then there's a carton that's fully full, but he's paying attention to the loss. So I think as a call to maybe perception and how you see things, what you're paying attention to, and maybe also it's not worth it, right? Find ways in which what you're paying attention to is worth it. We have the Two of Knives coming forward. She's in a yoga stance pose and she's looking forward, and finding her footing and her grounding space as well. I think she also has the cowrie shells that are below her, but I could be wrong about that. We have the Father of Wands. This has to do with energy for teaching, in which you can demonstrate a particular diagram or concept or flow of things that people can understand. We have the Daughter of Baskets. We have the Seven of Wands. This is the same as yesterday
And
almost.
these cards have been shuffled, y'all.
And the Three of Baskets. This has to do with three energies. Just the picnic energy coming up again, that are getting together, that they're sharing wine in the photo, but like yeah, I just find it interesting. It gives like a sister energy that's present here, but I don't, we can take it however it feels for you, but three women are present. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we have the Four of Wands. We also have the Justice card. I'm going to read the Justice card because I haven't read it in a long time from here. And the Son of Knives, which he's pillaging himself forward, but with a stance. He has the pitchfork in, it looks like the ocean, but I mean, maybe it's a call to taking a chance on something. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'll choose one more card. All right, so your ancestors are here, the Ace of Wands and the Baboa tree. It's two ancestors, elders, that are facing one another in protection of you at this time. And they're in the flow of your energy because you've been in the space of carrying the Ten of Wands. We have what's facing up, the Death card, but I do want to clarify what will be ending. So we have the Son of Wands, which has to do with skills and utilizing skills and perception, the visuals. I coincide that with the Son of Wands and Father of Wands, being that the teaching is present there. And then we have the Six of Coins. This is two energies of the cowrie shells being braided into the hair. Maybe the hair is significant of a representation of ancestral flow, energy, passing the torch of something. So this has to do with your finances. So we have also facing up the Son of Coins, and the sun is in the background in the horizon. So with the Six of Coins, so the Six of Coins is about giving and sharing. This has to do with a husband and wife take their time to do their child's hair together. They are braiding her hair and adding cowrie shells. A lot is giving in the act of styling hair. I'm bald, but that's also a significance of being graceful in your crown. I was actually at lunch today and a guy came over that was also bald as well. And he said to me, he was like, when you came in, I was just like stunned by your hair, by your baldness. Also, I was like, who is that beautiful woman? But your boldness in your bald. He was like, I just had to come over. And then he came again and said, I'm sorry about interrupting, and I wasn't meaning to be a bother. But yes, whatever is represented in that baldness it's a flow in that. It talks about the giving of the cowrie shell symbolizes the parents passing along wealth in many forms. So maybe you'll be given a some sort of wealth coming forward as it pertains to your family. The child is both being taught and seeing modeled the importance of community and aiding others. You're a representation for being able to help others in the ways that is giving back. The roots of welcoming others, offering food, collaborating, adding resources, providing the energy behind the Six of Coins. This does not mean give and take ignorantly as a colonizer, but to give and take sustainably and equitably, meaning investing at this time. We do not all have equal or equitable resources or privileges. Honor giving when you can, increase opportunities for others as they build themselves, and be open to receiving when others want to help build you. And I think this is interesting because me and Erin were talking and she was telling me that I don't know how to ask for help.
You don't know.
She said, I don't know how to ask for help. It's like, I got it. But then I was reminded that I got it mentality creates resentfulness. And you don't want to be resentful because you refuse to be acknowledging that you're requiring help at this time. In the yang energy, you have financial generosity and fairness, sharing all forms of wealth with the community, and bountiful sharing in abundance and without hesitation. That means you have something, you have the opportunity to give back. Remember the law of giving and receiving. When you have plenty to share with others. And make sure you do it resourcefully, respectfully. Okay. Last thing that I'm gonna read is the Ace of Wands. This is what?
You say you're gonna read Justice.
Okay. I'm gonna read this next, and then I'll read Justice. Okay. Thank you for the reminder, Booby.
You're welcome. I'm helping.
Sun. Okay. Ace of. So the Ace of Wands has to do with creativity. So two impala meatheads and underneath a baboa tree in Savannah. In the Savannah. I don't know, I said in Savannah, but in the Savannah. Savannah is always also Georgia as well. That might be significant. Legends say that African royalty and elders choose the baboa tree as their meeting spot because they were able to commune with the spirits of the plant for guidance. The Ace of Wands is a call to heed your internal advice. That means they're sending you messages at this time. So if you feel something, go with it because they're sending you messages so that you can be like, you can take heed to what they're saying. So if you have a feeling about it, it's on point because they're sending it towards you. Act fast and harness divine intervention when it strikes. This card is a green light to build the world, and we got the world last night, and the life you believe in. It is sending you motivation to continue creating, making, and designing. Read a picture book. So maybe also asking you to tap into your childlike energy as well. It went straight to the Justice. So last night we went to Lena Waithe's play Trinity, and we passed what looked to be a court building. One of the courtships had a significance of labeling there, and it said Justice. I am the Justice as a Libra. And the other was peace. Erin's name means peace. We both took a photo pointing to each of the representation for all of us. And I feel like sometimes when you're balancing the levels of what is necessary, you do have to honor the peace element of it. Might not always want to be peaceful, but it works out because when you approach it in peace, that means the turnout will then eventually reach to that point because you're honoring it in a way that shows grace. All right, so we have a scale of justice holds water or life on either side. On one of the sides, a community of individuals work to keep the scales in balance. The collective's goal is to ensure that justice prevails. The justice card is a sign of acting with integrity. Remember, every action has a reaction. That means the scales will be weighed regardless of why, how, and the reasoning behind, you choosing to react. So make decisions based in both compassion and logic. So it's asking questions like, do you take responsibility for the choices you make and the actions you take? What do you consider to be truly just? And do you call on empathy and understanding before making judgment calls? And then also, this is a heart chakra space. You operate from your heart already. This is the yang energy of truth, law. I'm trying to look for one of my necklaces. Thorough evaluation, karma, reevaluation of priorities, consequences, honesty, cause, and effect. So the alignment for this particular energy is do physical labor. It's asking you to be active at this time, like we saw in the Two of Knives. And I am balanced. I am centered. She's in a sacral centering place, continually working to create change. And I think this is so impactful. I think as you continue in that space, you begin to see things come to a light of flourishing. Where we see here in the Son of Coins, they're dancing their way into newness, into celebration, into a brighter sector of what they want to see for themselves, also for others, okay? So I hope that you guys received this message. I know this was only one read for today. I'll try to come back tomorrow and do 2 reads. Sorry, I haven't been as consistent with the 2 reads, but I'll try to be back on that moving forward. I hope that you guys had a beautiful day. I love you so much. Bye.